I tried advising some companies once, and I was just getting way too many phone calls. And here I am getting someone calling me saying, hey, I need you to look at this legal contract I downloaded online for my first customer. And on my desk, there's like a $50 million contract for Vungle that I'm trying to like figure out. And I'm like, you want me to take time out of what I'm doing to do this? I mean, it's simple, just do X, Y, Z. But it doesn't work like that. So I'm not sure really. It's about bandwidth too, and I don't know what's realistic. Am I going to be getting flooded with entrepreneurs taking my money and then asking me to have a meeting every single day, and that becomes my full-time job?
That seems rare.
What's likely to happen?
So when my rule was I can see you anytime you want to see me, but I have to see you once a quarter,
right?
It was usually once a quarter.
Did you not have people reaching out like, Ben, I want to talk to you?
It's relatively rare. And what happens is, at least in my experience, I was an entrepreneur, I took my company public, I had 25 years of founder experience to share.
Yeah.
What usually happens, at least in my experience, is they call you when something catalyzes a question. And not, I would never transmit to anybody that I would look at their contracts because that's way too granular a function, and I'm not meant to replace a lawyer, and I think my time's worth a lot more than whatever you're paying your lawyer for. So I can be valuable to people in different areas, and I tried to make that clear. What I would generally say is, look, there's probably two primary things you're going to lean into me for.
Yeah.
I was an entrepreneur for 25 years, so I've lived through a lot of pain. I've made a lot of mistakes. I can help you not make them if you've got big decisions you want to make.
Which is the value I got from working with you, of course.
Well, so that's one.
Advice, yeah.
That triggers calls. And the other is I've spent a lot of time trying to learn this venture ecosystem and how to fundraise, and I can help you with that. And I can help you when it's time to raise your Series A, getting you to the right people if I think you're ready to raise, not if you do. So I, in some ways, constrained where I thought I could provide value, and that's usually where I got outreach.
So it sounds like you were very clear about what you can offer and what you can't.
Yes. So like engineers, I can't help you. You need more engineers? I got nothing for you. Every one of my founders needs more engineering
It's easy for you to say no. Don't you feel obliged when an entrepreneur reaches out and needs help and you're like, well, I don't know, but let me try? Or do you just simply say, I'm not the guy, go somewhere else?
I usually don't get the call because that I can't help you with engineers happens in the first meeting.
So setting clear expectations.
Yes. It's sort of, in fairness to you and to them, there's no reason. I have this simple view of life. The good stuff will take care of itself. Deal with the bad stuff up front. Deal with anything that could be a conflict. Right. So, I'd say, look, there's places I can help you. There's places I can't. I wouldn't go so far as to say I can't read your legal contracts because it never would have occurred to me. But
I just probably got unlucky with this one startup entrepreneur who was, needed to be micromanaged. Needy. And eventually I actually said, you know what, I don't think I can do this anymore, this advisory thing. I'll give back half my equity and we're done. And I'm worried about repeating that experience, but it looks like I may have just had one bad experience and I need to do a better job with setting expectations.
Well,